Hey YouTube, it's the test lead, and today's video is the top 6 soft skills needed to help separate you in a job interview. No matter if you're a manual QA engineer writing test plans or a full stack developer writing code, you still need soft skills in a work environment. After a certain point, every QA can write a test plan and every developer can write efficient code, so it separates you from other people applying for a job. The soft skills. First off, what are soft skills? Soft skills can be described as attributes or characteristics that help people to interact effectively with other people. Soft skills may let hiring managers or team leads know you're a good fit team-wise for a role. There may even be opportunities where someone is more technically better for the position, but as a team fit you're better, so they'll hire you over them. And you may be thinking, why is that possible? How does that even make sense? Many reasons. You could be the smartest person in the world, but if you're cancerous to the team, then you're hurting the whole company. Someone can be super smart, but if their soft skills negatively affect the team that they are in, they become a company liability. They may be smart enough to do their job well, but if no one wants to work around them because of their attitude, then you can't have a successful company. The first soft skill, coachability. Coachability relates to being able to accept peer feedback as well as constructive criticism. When people give you feedback that may not be deemed as positive in your eyes, how do you react? Do you get defensive? Do you start an argument? To show that you are a good team fit, you should not take feedback or constructive criticism personally. Show that you're humble and willing to learn. Instead of letting feedback hurt your feelings, see it as an opportunity to grow and develop more. Just think, these people care enough to provide you with beneficial information to help you become a better person. Appreciate it. When you are coachable in the workplace, people are more likely to help give you tips to help you along your path. This is because they know it will be reciprocated correctly. And of course, all feedback isn't going to be positive. Some of it you have to just ignore, but don't let your body language and attitude come out. Just say, okay, thank you, and then go about your day. Because often, some people just want to be heard. They want you to acknowledge their opinions, then that's enough. The next soft skill is being detail orientated. Pay attention to the small details. So that means if there's a small mistake, you can be the one to catch it. This may sound like nitpicking, but small mistakes going unnoticed snowball to become large problems. Being detail orientated means you pay attention to details, which lets you put out a higher quality product for your job role. Also, having this quality makes you more trustworthy as a team member. People can rely on you more because they know if there's something small, you'll catch it. So if it comes down to either you or John getting this high important task, and they know John just skims through the work, but they know you pay attention to detail, they'll give it to you, especially because it's high importance. Remember, the more responsibility you have of a job, the less dispensable you become. Missing a test case here and a detail there for applications in larger companies could cost that company millions of dollars to try to fix and gain a customer loyalty back. This is why paying attention to detail is so important. Next up, adaptability. Adaptability relates to how you react to a fast-changing environment and still being an effective team member. This is very important if you're joining an already made team, because they're going to try to catch you up to everything as soon as possible. If it takes you a year and a half to catch up to what everyone else on the team is doing, then that's too much of a cost. If you can pick it up in maybe 3 or 4 months instead, then you're a more valuable resource. Most places today are agile environments, full of constant changes, and it's important that you can keep up with what is going on around you. This could include new project scopes, new team members, or even new team management changes around you. It is important that throughout the adversity that you're going through at your job, you remain positive and effective still. After that, accountability. Accountability relates to you taking responsibility for your work. When things go wrong in the workplace, are you the first one to point your finger? Or do you say, no, I messed up, and take ownership and responsibility for what you did? Accountability also ties into being motivated. If you have done all your work, will you hold yourself accountable and ask for more? Or will you just keep quiet and see how long you can be idle for? Companies want to trust that they're paying their employees to actually do work, not to just do a little bit of work and then sit down and be idle for the rest of the day. So having accountability and being self-motivated to, if you're idle and bored, take on more work. I'm not saying to run yourself to the ground, but pace yourself and just do an effective job. Moving on, creativity. Creativity means you can think outside of the box. As I said in the beginning, after a certain point, everyone can write clean code, everyone can write a test plan, but what separates you is your point of view and uniqueness. Creativity involves mental flexibility and openness to change. It involves considering things in new ways sometimes. Maybe there's a system in your current work environment that is not efficient, but no one cares to change it because it's not broken. Maybe in your free time, you think of, hey, if we try this or that, that system or that process can be sped up by 2 or 3x. That's a creative nature in you. You can save your company maybe thousands, maybe millions of dollars for bigger companies by just being creative. And your employers, your bosses, team leads will appreciate that. And I say the best for last, communication. No matter your role, you have to communicate with other people. I hate to tell you it, no matter how much of a technology age we are in, you still have to communicate. Being an effective communicator is very important. The better you are at this, the higher of an asset you become, because the more people you can be connected with at your company. Key points to focus on for communication are: become a good listener, having positive body language, being concise, being open-minded, being respectful, and lastly, being confident. If you have hobbies outside of work, don't be afraid to share them with your coworkers. You never know how you can connect with your coworkers on a different level. You never know who may have similar interests as you. The more ways you can connect with your coworkers, the more enjoyable your workplace environment will be. And now let's wrap it up. The more soft skills you have in your tool belt, the more you can separate yourself from other candidates. As I said previously, there may be a better technical fit who may know how to code better or write more efficiently, but if you can communicate your ideas and thoughts in a better manner, they may choose you over that person. Remember, it's team fit because you're not working alone. For every tech company, you can be part of a team. This isn't a single player sport. This isn't tennis. This is a team sport. So they stress team fit. So remember, stress your soft skills in any interview that you have. And that's it. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful at all, please like, share, and subscribe. If you want another video just like this, please take care. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them below. And hey, don't forget to learn something new today.